What's up, everybody? I'm B-True, and a lot of people have been asking me about ranked battle stuff, how to make your lineups, what teams I use. So I figured I would make a video to kind of show you my ranked battle formation and my thought process when I'm creating one. So I actually hadn't touched my ranked battle for a couple months. I had level like 80 ninja still in my team, just because it's been so long since I've really touched it. I haven't really cared about it at all. But anyway, I wanted to start from scratch. So we'll start with a completely empty slate, and I'll try and build up all the teams, and you guys can kind of hear. I'll think out loud and give you guys my thought process as I'm trying to build my ranked battle teams, and hopefully that can help you out to kind of understand and get a good idea of how you want to try and set these things up. So first and foremost, the main battlefield with your main character. I personally am going to stick with the team that I use all the time for PvP. So that's going to be Roshi in the first slot, Han in the second slot, Hanzo in the third slot. And then my water main here. Talents that I use, we got healing, the 10 combo, healing tips, poison taijutsu, chameleon. So the reason that I like this, not just for PvP, one, I mean, it's great for PvP. This is an extremely strong lineup. It's done really, really well for me. I love this lineup. However, this lineup also does a lot of other really good things that help out for ranked battle. For instance, Roshi right here. His mystery causes damage to up to 9 units, okay? So that is across all 3 battlefields. That's not just the battlefield that's directly across from you. It's also all 3 of the enemy's battlefields. In ranked battle, you want to try and stack people that cause damage to the entire enemy team's lineup because you're able to damage all of them at the same time. It's a very helpful thing, right? So then we got Han here. Han cancels all shields and buffs. Now what this does, right? A lot of people in ranked battle stack a bunch of shields. So they'll have, Mabui, they'll have Akatsuchi, they'll have a bunch of people that shield the entire, their whole lineup. So basically they'll have it so that everybody in their lineup is shielded. What Han is going to do is it's going to get rid of all of those shields, and it's going to kind of neutralize the playing field. And what all that also does, by putting Han into my lineup, it gets rid of me feeling the need to have a Mabui, to have an Aruka, to have an Akatsuchi. All these people that are going to shield people, I don't feel the need to have him in my team now because Han's going to get rid of all those shields. Okay, so that's kind of my thinking there. He also has a mystery that on the second cast is going to hit the entire enemy's lineup. I don't believe that hits all 3 battlefields. I'm pretty sure that's just the one that's across from you. But I'm using it more for the shields and the buffs because most people have an entirely shielded team, and they stack a bunch of buffs on them. So Han is going to reset everything, put us all back to 0 in order to be just straight up, ninja versus ninja. Hanzo, again, the reason that I have Hanzo here has to do with his poisoning. His mystery hits up to 12 units. And so that way, again, we've got a mystery that is going to hit most of the people across all 3 battlefields. It's going to cause a debuff to all of them, which is going to help out as well. Plus, then he really makes this a good team, helps Roshi hit his combo. Anytime you can get Roshi to hit his combo, that's a really good thing for you. So here we go. Main battlefield, really easy for me. Not a lot of thought had to be put into it because that's the team that I always use. So now we got to start from scratch, okay? Couple things that I'm looking for as far as what I want in these lineups, okay? Renewable barriers. Anybody that has a barrier that is renewable is a good thing, okay? I like having people with renewable barriers. Something that's going to be able to get that barrier back up onto the battlefield and help you out. That's good for me. Anybody who comes back to life, okay? Anybody that revives themselves, again, very, very helpful. They're able to keep coming back to life, extend the fight, continue keeping battlefields alive. That's a good thing as well. And then finally, mysteries that hit 3 battlefields worth of people, or 9, 12, however many people. Again, that's a really, really strong thing for ranked battle. It really helps out. That's something that I'm looking for as well. So, right off the bat, I see two characters right here between Hashirama and Hidan. All right, between the two of these, I know that I want to have both of them in my lineup. Hashirama because he's really strong, and he also has the ability to have that barrier come back, and then Hidan because he comes back to life. Okay, so now Hashirama, his barrier is going to help out Konoha ninjas, but that doesn't really matter for the most part because it's gonna help all three lineups, so it doesn't matter. Well, we can have him in. I'll put him in slot number 3 right there, and then Hidan, I'm gonna put actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put Hashirama. Yeah, we'll put him in 3. We'll put Hashirama in 3, but then I'm gonna put Hidan in slot number 2 here. So the reason for that is Hidan dies pretty easily, and I'm not worried about keeping him alive because he comes back to life. So I don't want Hashirama taking a bunch of direct hits. We want to keep Hashirama alive. Okay, so one of the ways that we could do that is we could put Great Ninja War Sakura into this lineup. Great Ninja War Sakura is very strong, great character to have for all modes, just because she has an insane amount of healing. So we could use her. She's also going to create a little bit of tankiness with her Katsuya clones. And she's going to fit, if we cause knockdown, she's going to fit. So we'll put her there for right now. She might be better in this bottom lineup. I'm going to have to see. So let's see. Let's think. Who do we want to protect Hashirama? Who is a good character that we can put out there? Now, I definitely want Mu because Mu comes back to life, but I don't want to put him in the same lineup as Hidan. I want to kind of spread them out so that they have 2 different people coming back to life in 2 different lineups. So, characters, and ideally, I'm going to want somebody whose mystery is going to start a combo in this lineup because I don't have anybody right now. Now, I could do Conan, actually. So I got Conan at 4-star. She causes knockdown. Knockdown to knockdown. She's going to... Also, she does damage to up to 9 units on the enemy team, so that's pretty helpful. However, the problem is she's going to hit units in tag regardless. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put her in the bottom lineup because... Yeah, so she's going to shield Hidan, which it doesn't matter if Han gets off his mystery anyway, but... She does her shield regardless of what battlefield she's in, so she'll shield your entire lineup. And she hits all enemies who are tagged across all the lineups. So, that means I don't need her in the same battlefield as Hidan. And I want to cover her up with some form of tank or healing around her. So I'm actually going to put her in this bottom lineup. I know for a fact that I'm going to want her, so I'll put her down there. Now we still need some kind of a tank for this this top here. Now Yugito hits the entire team as well, and she comes back to life. That might be another one that we're going to want to put down there. Alright, so we still need somebody up here. Who can we put up here? We might put Mu up here. Who knows? Kazekage Gaara also doesn't seem... Kazekage Gaara might be... Let's see here. hold on. The only other person that I'm possibly thinking about here would be Moo. Because Moo causes knockdown, attacks knockdown, causes knockdown, summons one stone golem. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. So we got Moo to cause knockdown. Knockdown to low float to high. Oh, he's got knockdown to knockdown. Then it's knockdown to low float to high float to repulse. Okay, this is a decent lineup right here. Decent lineup. I'm gonna have to level Moo up a little bit. I'll have to level those two up as well, but I'm okay with that lineup for right now. So, as far as, I think that's everybody who comes back to life, right? I believe so. Now, we could put Kazekage Gaara in... I can't do that, right? I didn't think so, yeah. Didn't think so. We could put Kazekage Gaara in this lineup as well, since we're going to need a tank here. So for right now, we can put him there, and then we'll kind of figure this out as we go here. See, there's a lot of ninja that I really want to put in these lineups, but I might want to go with Gakido here. Yeah, because Gakido cancels debuffs from the entire team. So I think Gakido is a good option here. All right, so let's check this out. So we've got Gaara. Gaara's gonna cause knockdown with his mystery. Then we got knockdown to knockdown. Knockdown to low float. Gets a little bit of health back. That's okay. Now, we could replace Yugito. We could. I haven't really seen a lot of other, like, great other options here. Kurenai, possibly. Actually, Kurenai's kind of beastly. So what he does, knock down to low float. Okay. Yeah, she fits too well there. Let's see here. See, the problem is Yugita is only 2-star. Like, yeah, she comes back to life, but she really doesn't do a ton of damage. Yeah, why not? Why not? The only other people that really hit, like, the whole lineup would be Sasori, but I don't like having puppets that you have to keep alive. Could go with Data, although we don't have a ton of ways to cause ignition. Honestly, I think Kurenai is a really good ninja for this team here. I'm not seeing a bunch of other better options here. That's only Kieran +1 If I had Kieran +2, I'd probably put in Sasuke somewhere, but... Alright, so... I'm going to go with Kurenai. I'm going to go like that. So put Kurenai down here by herself so that Gar is the main target of... what I can do is this, just in case. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So the only person that I have to level up is going to be Conan, right? Alright, so hold on. Let me level up Conan real quick. Alright, so we're going to poker. It's just weird translation. I don't know. Whatever. We'll one click her to red. Oh, hell yeah. I got a red +4. Let's go. Okay, so we want to give her ninjutsu. She does have a decent amount of taijutsu, so maybe get rid of it. Like plus ninjutsu minus resistance. Can we do that? Actually, plus ninjutsu minus defense isn't a big deal either. Definitely don't want minus life. I had plus ninjutsu minus defense and I kept going. This is such a pain in the ass. Alright, come on, come on, come on. One of these days, it's gonna work. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Do a cultivator real quick. And there we go. We got a 4-star Conan in our ranked battle. Okay. Nice. Gakido is only purple. That's okay. Not a huge deal. So we got 69,000, 60, almost 70,000, and then 72 and a half. Almost pretty close to 73,000. Okay, now. Oh, wait. Shit, I need him after her. I kind of forgot about that. So we'll do that. That's fine. I kind of want him going last anyway so that he can cancel the debuffs. Oh, wait, we can't have... Because she does knockdown to repulse. I need knockdown to knockdown. Damn it. And I want her in the back here for the additional... I'm not super happy that I gotta have to set it up that way. I can't even. I'd have to do that. I would definitely want to protect Conan. Man, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't really like this anymore. Unless I put Conan in spot number 2. Which, I kind of want her to have the additional ninjutsu, but I feel like that kind of handicaps my lineup too much. Yeah, so we'll stick with this. Okay. So, we've got comes back to life with a clone. Comes back to life. If I had Sage Naruto, I would definitely put Sage Naruto in this lineup. If I had Mei, I would definitely put Mei into one of these lineups. So those two characters absolutely should be in your lineups. Susanoo Itachi should definitely be in your lineup if you have him. Susanoo Sasuke, absolutely. Either of the Raikages, for sure. If you have Roshi, you definitely want Roshi. That should cover most of the the strong, yeah, those ninjas. So, okay. So we got two comes back to life characters. We've got lots of healing. This is kind of Hashirama centric. We want to try and keep Hashirama alive. This is my main lineup. I like that lineup. And then this lineup, we're using Kazekage Gaara as... we're never going to get to high float, are we? For Kazekage Gaara. Oh, man. See, this is what makes it difficult. So, we got low float to high float. We don't have a ton of good options for low float to high float. He doesn't even cause low float to high float. We got Kabuto, but eh. Oh well, we'll just have to deal with it, I guess. Unless we did knockdown to high float. Knockdown to high float gives us a couple more options here. We could go with Kabuto, but he doesn't really add anything to these lineups since we don't have any cursed ninja. We could go with Killer B. He would shield those two and give an extra attack. I don't know. Let's just check it out. I like having Kurenai because she heals a lot and grants a shield with her mystery. Plus, she's also able to consume a bunch of chakra, which can get off Kazekage Gaara's mystery sooner. So I definitely like that. Also, reflecting the debuffs is really powerful. Gakido getting rid of a whole team's one layer of debuffs is really powerful. Conan's pretty strong, especially with the synergy. So, yeah, fuck it. Fuck it. Let's see. So let's see how we do. Let's go, he's probably going to be a little too difficult. So if we look at his lineup, he has a lot of the same characters. Right? He's got Roshi, Cursed Hidan, Kazekage Gaara, Mei. Like I said, if I had Mei, I'd be using Mei. And he's got a lot of shields as well. So let's go against number 5. Or do we want to go against number 3? Let's try number 3. Let's just see what happens. So this was my attempt at creating a good... So you can see all the shields already that they have. Oh, he has a Tendo. That could be a problem. Tendo's an absolute beast for a ranked battle, for sure. Okay, so the problem is the AI always uses Hanzo's mystery and not Hans, but that's okay. So the good news is, like I figured, so Tendo's going to use his mystery here. So Hidan's mystery has priority over Hashirama's, so the good news is Hidan is going to use his mystery, which means we don't use Hashirama's to create that barrier. And then when Roshi gets rid of the barrier, it'll be Sasuke's barrier that gets rid of, and then we can get Hashirama's back onto the field, hopefully. That's the idea here. Tendo might end up being too much to deal with. We'll have to see what happens. So having Hanzo and Gakido is really powerful because I've got two characters that get rid of a layer of debuffs, which ends up really helping out to keep my team alive. So we're reflecting mysteries, or maybe we're reflecting debuffs, which is good. So there's Kirin, and then we're about to get rid of Kirin here with Roshi, which is perfect. It's exactly how I planned it, or how I want it to end up working out. Okay, so Mu goes. And then we've got, because of all the mysteries, we have enough chakra for Kazekage Gaara. Again, working out pretty well. That's pretty perfect for what I was hoping. However, the only thing that sucks is Kazekage Gaara kind of killed himself because of that imprisonment from the Fire Main. But that's okay. Okay, so we lose that heal, which is unfortunate. But we get those Katsuya clones. That's pretty good. His Fire Main's almost dead. His Sasuke is dead, but my Kazekage Gaara is dead. So right now it's still pretty even. Although he has... Okay, now his Fire Main is dead. That's a huge advantage for us. And a lot of his lineup is poisoned. Again, another pretty huge advantage for us. Although I think next turn he's going to be able to get off Tendo again. Tendo might end up being, honestly, like the single... Tendo might end up being the single-handed biggest reason that if I do lose, that I would lose this fight. It would suck, but hey. Okay, so only one of the Katsuya clones survived, unfortunately. Alright, good news is he can't use... I guess Tendo must have a 3-round cooldown, not 2. So there goes all of... There goes all of their, what's it called? Their shields and their buffs are all gone. So we're pretty much back to 0 now. Okay, so Hidan's dead, but that's okay because Hidan comes back. We got Hashirama's barrier up. However, I think Tendo's going to be able to go before Hashirama, so his barrier isn't going to end up making too much of a difference. Get Roshi's chase off. Okay, that definitely helps. Kimimaru might be dead next turn. We'll see. If one of our mysteries targets Tendo, he doesn't get off his mystery, we'll win this fight. See, this guy doesn't have any characters that come back to life, which is good. Good for us. The problem is going to be entirely what Tendo does here. So now you can see, because of having Gakido and Kurenai, Conan has a huge shield, which is really nice for us. And Tendo's going to go now, which is going to... Okay, so it doesn't matter too. It's only going to matter from a damage perspective because it doesn't get rid of Hashirama's barrier. Because Gaara got rid of the barrier. But you can see how much damage Tendo does. It's pretty insane. However, as long as we can keep layering debuffs on Tendo, we should be good. So he'll be... Here's another layer. As soon as we take out Tendo, we pretty much win this fight. Because most of his lineup is already dead. Although a lot of my people are very low right now. So Hidan comes back, which is exactly... It's why we planned it this way, baby. It's why we planned it this way. We're about to win this fight. Perfect. See, look at the synergy across the battlefields is amazing. So right there, we got Conan. Conan hitting 3 people. After Cursed Hidan hits 3 people, we got that heal. This is a definite win here. Look at that. Cursed Hidan is an absolute monster for ranked battle. If you have him, you're definitely going to want to use him. And just like that, look, we made this on the fly. There wasn't even, I had no planning. I just kind of sit here, figured it out. Boom, rank 3 right now in our merge server. Hair's going crazy. I don't know what's going on there. I got excited. We won. And then just like that, I am ranked number 3. So there you go. There's my team. And my team just kicked some serious ass for sure. So that is my thought process. Okay, that's my thinking when it comes to the whole ranked battle thing. Hashirama ended up really not doing much at all in that game because the way that things worked out, he got his barrier up for 1 turn, but he didn't ever get to use it. Sometimes it'll work that way, sometimes it doesn't. I like having at least 1 character with a barrier that they can continually bring back up, just so that I can keep resetting the battlefield if I need to, and then if I get the chance to have it up for a couple turns, obviously Hashirama's is one of the best barriers that you can have up. But yeah, the people who I should have looked at the damage charts to see who really carried that. But Conan was awesome. Getting off Kazekage Gaara's mystery in the second turn, really, really helpful. Roshi's a beast, obviously. Hanzo got off his mystery twice to cause a bunch of poisoning to people. We have Hanzo and Gakido getting rid of all of the what's it called, their debuffs and everything. Characters come back together. So if I had to wrap this up, right, so let's talk about, because a lot of people are going to say, oh, well, I don't have these ninja, I don't have all these rare ninja, I'm a low level. Listen, this is what you need to focus on, okay? Characters that do damage to multiple battlefields, okay? Characters that come back to life or that can bring people back to life, okay? Don't, like, early on, don't forget about, like, Chio, or if you get Jigakudo. Like, people that can bring people back to life early on, really, really helpful for ranked battle. People that can continually replace their barriers, right? Those are the three things that I'm really looking for with these teams. And then synergy across the battlefields. Like I said, having Conan in one battlefield and Hidan in another battlefield, right? Being able to cause tag to multiple different battlefields so that both Hidan and Conan can work together. Having a character like Gakido that can help remove debuffs from the entire your entire lineup. Like Hokage Tsunade is an amazing one because she can heal your whole lineup. Hanzo, again, he can remove debuffs from your whole. So try and think like that, all right? If you want to stack a bunch of shields, stacking a bunch of shields is always a good idea. Like that guy had, a lot of his characters were shielded right off the bat because of the characters he had. That's always a good idea. But look for synergy and characters that either buff all of your battlefields or hurt all of their battlefields. That's what you're looking for when you're creating a ranked team, okay? You're gonna look for those kind of things. Try and build your team up. It's really, really difficult for me to answer direct questions about ranked battle because I don't know your ninja, and two, I can't set up 3 battlefields worth of ninja for you. If you have a question about one specific character or one specific ninja, I can answer that for you. Otherwise, there's not a ton that I can do for you, unfortunately. So hopefully this helped you out. This answers a lot of your questions. If you do have a question about a specific ninja, you can ask it down below. Thank you, everybody, for watching the whole way through the video. Really, really, really appreciate it. It helps me out a ton with YouTube, with their algorithm and everything. You guys are awesome. I love it. Hope you guys all have a great day. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video, and peace.